Hey guys, welcome back to AmSamFam. This is Nate joining you here from the harbor in beautiful Pongo to bring you a special video today, because this is a video about a day in my life. Now, we did a video like this not long ago for a day Melinda's life, but her life is boring and my life is much more exciting, so I wanted to bring you something better. Now, if you guys are just joining us for the first time, please consider subscribing and clicking the bell so you can get all the notifications. And then if you enjoyed this video, leave me a like also. But let's get into it and check out what it's like a day in my life here in American Samoa. Now, today is kind of a special day because about once a week I will go and get this pretty awesome breakfast from McDonald's locally here. And it's a breakfast you can't just go and get in any McDonald's anywhere in the world. This is a local Polynesian style breakfast that they serve here, which is Spam and eggs, of course, with some Portuguese sausage and rice. And guys, I didn't know that rice is like a breakfast food until I started eating rice here in American Samoa for breakfast, and now it's like my favorite breakfast food. So, news to the world, rice is better for breakfast than just for any other meal. Now, this is also, I don't know, probably 900 calories for this one meal, so this might last me till dinner. It should, at least. But I'm going to share this experience with you.
Morning.
Hi, can I grab the local deluxe breakfast and a small Coke for here? Yeah. All right. Breakfast done. 1,000 calories heavier than I was a few minutes ago. Man, that is delicious. I would fully recommend, if you are visiting any of Polynesia, but I know for sure here in American Samoa, just drop by McDonald's for breakfast one morning and get yourself one of those. They call it local deluxe platter here. Breakfast done. To move on to the next part of the day. I spy a cute lady doing a workout. Boo.
Oh.
So where are we going, girl?
To get our COVID shots.
Are you looking forward to it? A big long shard of metal jammed into your arm.
Don't say it like that.
Get a bunch of random weird chemicals pumped into your body. Sound good?
Yeah.
Alright, this is where I got my first COVID shot, but it's been really hit or miss trying to figure out when they are doing the next one. So I'm going to send Hadley in to go check and make sure that the nurses and everybody who are in here are actually giving the COVID shots today. Oh, there's governor's car. Don't scratch his car, Hadley. Careful. They'll throw you in prison. Alright, go check and see if they're doing the COVID shots.
Pretty sure they are.
You see, like, right here the station's set up?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like tables.
Cool. Alright, let's go park.
Yep.
Oh, this is like available parking. This is the great part about being on an island is, oh, there's no way we could fit in that little spot right there. Because when there's a place where a lot of people need to be, there's just not like enough room for parking on this island. Wow, look at this, people like definitely double parked right here, like blocking other people in. We're better than that, Hadley. We won't do that. No parking at all times right there. Right behind that sign, right behind where that car is parked at.
There's no parking.
We're gonna do, oh, there was a spot right there. Look at this dude's taking it. It was a spot. Can't blame him. I was gonna take it too. Whoa, hello.
You can park in the library. Nope, you can't.
Whoa, hello. Yeah, don't worry, man. This is your world. We all just live in it. You do whatever you want to.
Oh yeah, no space in the library.
right, girl, show me. What you got?
What?
What is it? Show me the vaccination card. Got the first one, gotta come back in 21 days for the next one, right? And I am now fully vaccinated. Woo woo! Gonna head back to the car, we're gonna head back to the boat, and then I gotta show a little bit more like my normal, usual, regular day. I know that this is supposed to be like a typical day in my life, and actually the first couple things I did were not that typical, like going to McDonald's for the breakfast, which is kind of a special thing I do, and coming getting like the vaccination, which is also not like a typical daily thing I would obviously do. I'm not getting a vaccination every day, but that's kind of the thing about my life lately, is that since I went out on my own, I'm doing my own business, and we have this boat that we're working on, we are not necessarily living like a typical regular life anymore. Every day is a little bit different. So some days I'll have a client meeting I gotta go run and go to. Some days I'll just work for 8 hours. Some days I'll just not even do any like actual work on my business and just work on the boat the whole day. Some days we run and have to go get parts from a hardware store. I mean, every day is a little bit different, so today's no exception to that. Welcome to my new office. This is right here in our room. You see a little bit of our bed here, don't mind the bed. This is where I do all my work nowadays. So I've got my tablet, I've got a computer I'll break into if I gotta do some major work. I do most of my work just on my iPad though. And I sit here at this nice comfy bench. It's soft there, it's got a window open that gives me some nice fresh air. You can kind of see the dock behind right there. It's not too bad in here. I actually put this new fan in yesterday. I don't know if you can see this fan up here. It's a little Caframo fan that it's like a little tiny fan, but it puts out tons of air, so I stay nice and cool down here doing my work and make phone calls, answer emails. I do quite a bit of spreadsheet work and stuff. And in case you're wondering, yeah, a couple of months ago, I was working at the bank here in the island, and I left the bank and I started my own consulting firm. So I'm a consultant now, which, you know, what does that mean? But when I first came to the territory, I was an economist and I was working for the Department of Commerce, and it was great. I was able to help out the department and kind of the executive government quite a bit. But there were a lot of other folks on the island that needed help with economics, or organizations on the island and other government agencies that had things they wanted to do, and they couldn't necessarily afford to hire their own economist. It's a small island, and I wanted to be able to provide those kinds of services to anybody that needed it here, because I'm a strong believer that data-driven decision-making, management, and governance is really how you're able to create the efficiencies that American Samoa needs to get itself up to a new level. So I want to help with that. So I started this consulting agency, and I'm still pretty early in the business, so there's not a lot of work happening yet. I've got some work with some local businesses that I've been working on, and then I've been putting in bids for contracts with some government agencies and some other businesses. And that takes a lot of time, actually. So every day I spend at least a few hours kind of doing emails, putting proposals together, doing some of the little bit of work that I've actually gotten so far. So I've got at least a couple hours of work to do today. So I'm gonna sit down and start going at it. Wind, not great for shooting videos with the microphone, but so good for electricity. Next part of our day, we're off to run some errands. We're gonna drop the kids at the library, let them play on their devices, learn, read some books. And Melinda and I are going to go run some errands over in mostly Tafuna area. We gotta go get some supplies for some projects we're working on the boat today, and gotta go get a new battery for our truck. We'll see if it even starts right now. We've got this little battery pack that will start it if it doesn't, but it's been kind of a pain the last few days. Try it again, let's hear. You have to jump it?
Yep.
Battery's got a lot of corrosion on it too. you holding? Hey Skip, where are you going today?
The library to see one of my friends.
Yeah. All right, we just dropped the kids off at the library. We have no kids. Gonna go run and pick up some stuff from Ace Hardware. Okay, we gotta take this battery out, go buy a new one. Problem is we forgot to bring like proper pliers, so we do have these little guys. We're gonna see if it works. If not, I'm gonna have to go in and buy some pliers. This is the one I'm concerned about. So this, a lot of corrosion on here. See if we can get that off with this. I don't see it happening. Wow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You just can't get the kind of leverage with these little things. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, just bought a new battery, which means our wallets are a little lighter, but our souls are a little lighter.
Yeah,
so that's good too.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, now my soul is a little lighter.
All right, on to the next place. We just got done here at Ace. Being on a boat, this is crazy. I never really knew this before. Or never considered about it before living on a boat, but you really can't sweep on a boat because if you sweep, it all just goes down into the cracks. It gets down to the bilge and it can kind of clog up the bilge pumps. And so sweeping is not usually a great idea in a boat, so vacuums are kind of where it's at. That's how you pick up all the little stuff and keep things clean. And we got a big vacuum on the boat, but it takes a lot of energy, so small vacuum is kind of going to be a good way to do just basic daily stuff. We also stopped at Cost You Less, which if you guys remember from some of our cost living videos, it's kind of like a Costco type place. And we've got this thing that we've been looking at for a while. Big box here. We broke down and bought a new refrigerator for the boat. Because this refrigerator, it's like the biggest small refrigerator we've kind of ever seen. It's got an actual nice little freezer in it, which is great. And it only draws like 70 watts, which is incredibly low. This one big refrigerator draws less power than either of our little tiny refrigerators. Like here's one of our old ones that we're gonna take to get repaired. This draws like 75 watts. Big refrigerator, twice as big as this and has a full freezer and everything, only draws 70 watts. We had to kind of suck it up and go ahead and get it. We're going to probably get those installed today, put them in somehow or another, and get the chain stuff done. How do you feel about all the money we've spent today?
Not great, but it's all for good stuff.
It had to be done.
I'm especially excited about the fridge. Yes, no more cooler.
All right, let's head home.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust. And I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else.
Yeah.
Let you down.
Alright, like everything, this has not been as easy as we thought it was going to be. We were right in our measurements, and the fridge basically does fit in right here, but there's all these little pieces that kind of come out. If you look down in here, you see all this foam. This foam and this whole area at one point was an ice chest where they had the foam and they actually fiberglassed it in, and they probably had a cooler top, and it was like an ice chest that probably didn't have any electricity running to it. The space is kind of perfect for the refrigerator, but the ice chest little pieces, the little edges stick out, and it's been really hard to get it back in there. So we're trimming it down little by little, figuring out where it can actually fit in there. Maybe take out just a little bit of foam, and I think that we're going to be rocking and rolling at that point. Fits in.
Woo!
It works. It fits in the spot pretty nicely. It's the best we're gonna get. I think we're pretty happy with it. It's gonna have to kind of be secured in, so we're definitely not done yet. We're gonna have to wire power from it from our inverter. Right now we've got it plugged into the shore power, so we'll go get our generator started. That'll get it going for right now, and then we'll kind of get a cord routed over to it. We're gonna have to secure it in so that when we're actually out in the open ocean, it won't fall out or anything like that. But it's pretty good. It's not bad for right here at the dock. I just don't know if we have the batteries to support it yet. I think we'll figure that out. All right, got a lot of work done today. Been very productive. It's getting a little windy out here. You see that wind generator going like crazy, making us lots of electricity we could use, which I love. Maybe some storm clouds coming at us back there. Oh yeah. Also getting a little bit later and it's cooling down. It feels really great out here. And we're gonna have to do the next thing that we have to do living on a boat, which is go get water. But in fairness, that's not just living on a boat. We kind of have to go buy water even when we're back in the house too, because you just always have to have water on you. The water here is not potable, just drinking it right out of the faucet. At least most places in American Samoa it's not. So we have to go buy water. So we've got jugs. And they've got these great reverse osmosis plants kind of all over the island that you can go and pick up nice, fresh, filtered water. So we're gonna go grab some. Hey, what have you been up to in here?
Well, I got this board put back up. This is the one I varnished earlier.
Shiny.
And then I put up our paper towel holder over here too.
Oh, I like that spot.
Yeah, it just blends in better.
We were talking about putting it back on this wall, but we're also gonna have a spice rack there, and it just looks so much nicer and airier in here with all that white.
Yes.
And we don't want to replace it with a bunch of dark wood again over it. So
yeah.
it's a process, because check it out. Like, honestly, it's not too bad. There's some stuff out that we've been working on today. It's not too bad. We're still trying to figure out where to put some of these things back here. But this is our shame area right here.
I know, it's awful.
But it's like very much just the things we're working on right now, or the things we still have to put someplace that we haven't decided where they're gonna go just yet. All right, what's for dinner tonight?
We're having canned soup.
Yeah, microwave?
In the microwave, but yes. I did get some tutuila greens, lettuce,
nice.
So we can have some salad to go with it.
And we have some ranch.
That's right.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so it's getting kind of late now. It's a little after 9 o'clock. We're about to get the kids in bed, but this big windstorm picked up. Probably very loud and hard to hear me. I had to come check lines. It was a little crazy, but a boat in front of us. This is a boat, the last time we had a big windstorm, it broke loose and slammed into our boat. It looks like the lines are good, but it's slamming into the dock. Oh, and it can't be good if it's a metal boat, but it's still gonna pop a hole in it, so I gotta figure out how to do something about this thing. The guys that work here helped me come out, and we just retied the bumper thing they have. There's a line of them, retied them a little forward on their boat, and hopefully that helps. Our lines are good. There's a little chafing, a couple areas that we need to get taken care of. We just need to redo the lines on our boat altogether. But even if we get some crazy wind tonight, I think we're all right. We're going to be riding it out like it's a roller coaster at Disneyland, but we should be okay. All right, so while I was out taking care of business, checking the boats, and putting out fires there, unfortunately, Melinda had to do like our scripture and prayer, time with the kids, and say goodnight. So Hadley's still awake over here, doing her dishes, doing her chores, like an awesome daughter. But the boys had to go into bed, so I'm gonna go and say goodnight to them real quick, and they might both be asleep because those kids fall asleep pretty fast usually. Actually, it's gonna be dark. Boys, either of you guys awake? Yeah. Good night, buddy. I just want to give you a hug and kiss. Good night. Just one kiss real quick. Oh, whoa, lots of kisses. Thanks, buddy. Holden. Love you, buddy. Good night. Okay. All right, guys. Love you. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. All right, guys. Well, I came out again to check lines, and I probably will be doing it again for the rest of the night. Every couple hours, I'll come out and check some lines, and hope that the wind dies down and that maybe we can get another sunny day pretty soon. But for right now, this is kind of the life that we chose to live, and this is a day in that life that I wanted to share with you. Thanks so much for coming along. Thanks for being a part of my life today and watching the highs and lows and all the excitement and some of the boredom of the day too, because that's just how life is sometimes. Again, if you're joining us for the first time, please consider subscribing so you can catch all of our adventures. Some of them are a lot more exciting than this, some of them aren't, but this is our life here in American Samoa. Also, leave us a thumbs up, a like on this video to let us know that you enjoyed it, and let us know if you want to see more of these. I know some of our kids are excited to do some of the day in their lives. If you want to see that, let us know. We love all you guys, and can't wait to see you again next week back here with AmSamFam. Tofa Soifua.